two ways. We can either give them food or we can give them money. We can give them blankets, food, and necessities, like the items that they would definitely need, or we give them money so that they can buy the things that they need.
Actually, what Olivia's trying to tell you is that our grade is trying to do something for the homeless people. Can you explain it more? What you're going to ask for?
We're gonna try to. We started trying to make games, but not something else.
And why are you going to make these games?
Because the make happy the homeless people.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
And your food. We are making a food fair for them, so we collect money and give it to the homeless, so they can get food.
Yeah, they would love that.
And we are still making some groups of things and barbecue.
Yeah.
And also we're making onigiri.
Oh, we do that too. And was it your grade who came to see us making onigiri?
Yes.
And you guys made those little nice stickers?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yes.
They were so cute. And that really, when the Japanese people who are homeless, when they get the onigiri and when they read such little cute messages, they know that someone cares, you know? So it's really nice. And everyone in high school really appreciated what you guys did.
When the homeless people were little, when they're little, were they homeless still?
It depends, because every single person has a different story, but then usually they probably had homes when they were little, and when they grew up, when you grow up, you start looking for jobs, you start working, you earn money, and then they probably had that too, but then because of things went wrong in Japanese government and economy, so they lost their jobs, so they lost their homes eventually. But some of them might have been born as maybe orphans, or they might not have had homes, but usually in Japan, most of the homeless people are older people who have lost jobs. Yes.
When they lost their jobs, they could find a new job. But why don't they find a new job?
The reason is because one of the reasons is in Japan we have, so usually in a country the population pyramid, like the people in a country should be there should be this many children and this many adults, this many old over 65 people, so different generations, a certain number. In Japan there are way too many old people and less younger people, so in order to buy food and in order to provide themselves with food and clothes, the older people, they don't find jobs because companies, they would rather hire young people, fresh minds, and people who are out there with technology, which the older generations do not have, so they don't get jobs.
But is it lots of people is doing that job and that job and that job, and he couldn't find a job to do, so he's homeless?
Yeah, sometimes in a company, you have 5 jobs for 5 people. Now if there are 10 people wanting to do that job, the company can't afford 10 people, right? So they'll take only 5, and then the 5 others, they end up not having jobs.
But we need to make a plan. Yeah, for put some money in it.
You want to make a plan?
I mean a town. Yeah. It was like
jar?
Yeah, a jar, and every day when every day when Miss Zoe or somebody we are deciding when somebody has some monies, bring to school and put it in a jar, and we are gonna buy all the onigiri making things, and we are gonna make our own time onigiri.
That's so good.
Not that jar. We need to make our own jar.
Okay, you can do that.
When I go to my gymnastics class every Sunday, when I go on the second train, I sometimes see a house that has lots of long plants all over it.
Oh. Where do you see this?
When I go to my gymnastics class every Sunday.
Oh.
What were some of your ideas that you had? What were some of your ideas that you had for the raising of the money to buy the things for onigiri? What were your ideas?
Ask somebody who's making our onigiri.
You want to ask the people that make the onigiri?
Yeah.
What questions did you have for the onigiri makers?
You sell a thing, first you made a thing, and then somebody could pay the money,
Do you want?
and somebody could pay the money, and then they could have a lot of money, and they will play the game.
So your arcade games? And what were your other ideas?
Is that a hand up? Because the
Serafina?
hand was up.
Serafina? When they were small, did they have mums?
Did their mums go away when this?
Maybe some of them did, but it depends. So maybe some of their moms have died over age because they were old.
Ina, maybe we'll have one more. Ina, what did you want to say?
When it's raining outside, where do they sleep?
That's a very good question. So just like Chiku Center, there's another center called Sana Hitachi, and they help these. They provide shower, bathing, and blankets, warm clothes for winter to these homeless people. So they they're allowed to take in some amount of a certain number of homeless people inside, but then some of the homeless people, they just are out in the rain and they sleep outside. Do you have